ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਧਨਾਸਰੀ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਚੌਥਾ। ਇੱਛਾ ਪੂਰਕ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਦਾਤਾ ਹਰ, ਜਾ ਕੈ ਵਸ ਹੈ ਕਾਮ ਧੇਨਾ। ਸੋ ਐਸਾ ਹਰ ਧਿਆਈਐ ਮੇਰੇ ਜੀਅੜੇ, ਤਾਂ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਵੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨਾ। ਇੱਛਾ ਪੂਰਕ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਦਾਤਾ ਹਰ, ਜਾ ਕੈ ਵਸ ਹੈ ਕਾਮ ਧੇਨਾ। ਸੋ ਐਸਾ ਹਰ ਧਿਆਈਐ ਮੇਰੇ ਜੀਅੜੇ, ਤਾਂ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਵੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨਾ। ਜਪ ਮਨ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸਦਾ ਸਤਨਾਮ, ਹਲਤ ਪਲਤ ਮੁਖ ਉਜਲ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਨਿਤ ਧਿਆਈਐ ਹਰ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰੰਜਨਾ ਰਹਾਉ। ਜੈ ਹਰ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਭਇਆ ਤਹ ਉਪਾਦ ਗਤ ਕੀਨੀ, ਬੜ ਭਾਗੀ ਹਰ ਜਪਨਾ। ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਕੋ ਗੁਰ ਏ ਮਤ ਦੀਨੀ, ਜਪ ਹਰ ਭਵ ਜਲ ਤਰਨਾ। ਜੈ ਹਰ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਭਇਆ ਤਹ ਉਪਾਦ ਗਤ ਕੀਨੀ, ਬੜ ਭਾਗੀ ਹਰ ਜਪਨਾ। ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਕੋ ਗੁਰ ਏ ਮਤ ਦੀਨੀ, ਜਪ ਹਰ ਭਵ ਜਲ ਤਰਨਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Meditation begins. No matter who does the meditation, one must try to stop the mind and make it stable in beginning and at the end. First, we will deviate more in these three sections of activity, concentration and feeling will be created. Saint Ishwar Singh Ji Maharaj Ji tells that the first stage is devotee Sundhe. In this, whenever any activity with happiness and detachment filled with love, decision arises with concentration and feeling, then certainly deflection will occur as crying, laughing and enjoying. As Sundhe sees from distance that at what place, how much people, it becomes happy and unhappy on seeing these minor things. Slowly and gradually in the second stage, flickness like birds and animals and the hymns goes off inside. The devotee will be able to speak anything only on getting more happiness and unhappiness. As how an elephant can speak continuously like human, there are many other animals who can speak very less. However, their connection strengthens with their inspirer inside. The second stage is told to devotee just like the first stage. It is of devotee Kunge, in which if the mind does not concentrate, then concentrate into itching and cough in middle. But one who keeps even our soul alive and is sitting inside it, if he will not come outside for deflection, then he is near the God without doing anything. Just like a lifeless thing is held in the hand by any method, till the time that thing is in your hand and you break deflection, like ties. Then leave that thing which is held, then that thing is drawn towards the earth with lieu to its gravitational force. The third stage comes of trees and plants. Extreme happiness on getting success and love-like attachment as trees and plants do not get deflected while speaking something, and if try hard then only can sway its leaves and branches. But as God is stagnant inside, that stability will also be of devotees. Stability of concentration and feeling will happen inside. As the third stage of devotees is devotee unge, in which any happiness or sorrow comes in mind and intelligence, the deflection is equal to nil. As these lifeless things, organs, mind, intelligence keeps on becoming lifeless and actual, due to which rest occurs in the other direction. The worries of devotee finishes off, by which the sleep comes. Then the state of deflection becomes zero. Here no choice or decision will exist. Each has its own technique to stop thoughts while recitation. However, few make their mind understand by prayer, and few like calming a noise, making child, stirring him, keeping finger on his mouth. As extrovert environment is isolated, thus making the speech inside while recitation clearly heard, and thereby deviates mind. Then also it is clearly visible what our mind shows to us. Isolated environment is must for all this meditation, so that task of years can be accomplished within few months. Then slowly and gradually no such thought arises, if at all arises on reaching this stage. At the very next moment the curious seeker seizes them automatically. It drinks the happiness and love extract received from God in a way as it is his routine normal diet. Its stage is just like mountains with the other side. The only difference being that the stage of mountains is of complete lifelessness and the curious seeker is of complete consciousness. Now concentration is like that of mountains, and purity is honest and clear as that of child's mind. If things are in this way, then cover like curtain between the human soul and divine soul starts removing, and there shall be no delay in achieving goal. Here the fourth state of devotees is known as devotee chunge, as the person who studies carefully, concentrating full mind, he not only reads the words but also sips the words. This is known as devotee chunge. The cover removes quickly while sitting at this stage. Whenever worship has to be done in posture, as if attempted to stop the mind and intelligence in beginning, then for some time like this, here inside after finishing off the worship. Again, after some time, mind and intelligence should be completely stopped for some time. After that, one should lie down for 5 to 10 minutes near that place and do inspection, analysis of our complete practice. Whatever problems or success gained, both should be thought over by recording them to know how greater success can be achieved on them. Now, bowing head down, when we stand from this posture, finish your small tasks being alone for some time, so that the recitation and prayers digest. Only after this, someone should be met. Earlier we tried to worship all three: physical, subtle and casual body one by one. And in fourth stage, even vision, mind's concentration, knowledge of theory, that are the methods of worship for enlightened. Worship begins and then slowly and gradually even vision, mind's concentration, knowledge of theory will also become one, just like our three bodies appear one. However, our body is formed by all three: physical, subtle and casual body. Every activity and material has invisible rays of its own with which those rays unite in our mind in subtle form. Now whether those rays are good or bad, the time tells, as change comes in our mind. This change harms and benefits our path of devotion. By this, one comes to know that which activities were good or bad for us. Saint Baba Ranjit Singh Ji says in Diwan that Pai, the definition of any formula is leaving and holding something. The devotee keeps on analyzing his activities with this formula, due to which he gets proximity with God. As we are saying in a materialistic way that someone is remembering you if you sneeze, hiccups come if someone is talking about you. When in worldly manner one body knows about its relatives and near and dear ones with other body in the form of memento, likewise the divine soul is sitting inside by becoming the soul's soul. This is not a big issue if one gets true inspirational direction from him, but it is extremely difficult task for an ignorant person to find out the difference, that whether this is an illusion of my mind or true inspiration of God. As catching the reason of one's nature becoming narrow because of being in company of a narrow thinker and narrow-natured person is difficult. As one sage granted the power of speech by giving his power to an ass and asked that, why are you eating dry grass and not go in green farm of tobacco which is not even fenced? Then that ass told him that in his last birth he was human and eat spicy oily food and was an addict, because of whom I have got this dark, lazy species of ass. If I'll start eating even now, then I do not know how much deep species of laziness and darkness I'll get. In this way, if we do passionate work more than ignorant work, then it should convert into good work. This helps our path of devotion a lot. If some ignorant kept on doing some lazy, ill-mannered work and eating oily, spicy food at one end and keep on devoting at the other end, then for them Gurbani says, Kabir Chatrai At Kani Har Jap Hirday Mahe Suri Upar Khelna Gire Ta Thahar Nahe. Guru Granth Sahib Ang 1370. This means that there is no way ahead with the quality of ignorance, but if the mind is impure, then whatever energy is accumulated with powers and recitation, it creates births of demon and ghosts, and send the energies accumulated while prayers and recitation. When all its energy finishes off, then only it will get some natural body. Therefore, it is said to start praying while keeping your mind pure since childhood. If it is not carried out in childhood, then hard labor and remembrance has to be done in youth, so that bad character in absence of prayer, recitation, holy preaching since childhood will also washes off simultaneously. If no worship has been done in childhood and youth, then the mind has developed into a sack of desires in elderly age. Mind should be attached with selfless and good deeds. Like one should try to stop the illness of society, revolt against dowry system, raise voice against exploitation with girl, child and drug addiction and help weak people. The Almighty sitting inside will inspire us with this and keeps on giving and increasing love. In our home, one day should be allotted to isolation. In this, keeping your mouth closed and chanting devotional songs, reading the autobiography of great personalities when tired, and try to listen and understand the Diwan of Babaji, preparing and eating very less right and nutritious food, which does not make one sleepy and does not make one go out of the room. And even with this, if mind does not concentrate, then keep on doing physical exercise, as Saint Baba Ishar Singh Ji Maharaj used to tell that the 5 elements of the physical body are the same as the subtle form of mind. But as we have studied earlier, that the 3 Brahm, human and illusion, even being endless, eternal, are element of illusion and human divine. But illusion, fire, water, sand, air, sky, lifeless form, be it of physical, subtle and casual world, but human, even being God's conscious power, works in these 3 bodies as if some person wears a green spectacle, then the green color will be predominant in what is seen. If any such colored spectacle is worn, then everything will be seen with that color being predominant. However, that visible color is not real radiance. Real flame is that of divine, that is one being the conscious form of human soul. So while remembrance, devotion, our mind is not able to concentrate, leaving it exercise while making body tight, as a consequence of which playfulness and fatigue of mind also goes off, thus making it easier to sit again and get good aids and analyze our devotion, mind's nature and activities. Doing like this in every 4th month, visit your saint and remain isolated for 3 to 4 days. If this cannot happen, then visit your saints in every 6 months. Remain alone for 5 to 6 days. Try to do hard labor and remembrance. If this also seems difficult, then some 10 to 12 days have to be taken out in a year, in which going at our saints or spiritual master's home, do hard labor and remembrance. Whenever thoughts deviates, this should then be seen that which thought is bigger, that means which thought's value is more thought of that master who is the master of 10 million universe, which is true and will remain true, or the value of second thought is greater. Those who have the thought of world made up of sand, water, air, fire and sky, that is lifeless form, and which without master cannot do any activity, means like a dead body. Worldly thought will extend only up to this bone flesh body only, and neither this world nor these thoughts will remain when this body ends. But the Master who was worshipping by the devotees, that has never changed, and even being the repository of infinite power, is awakened each moment and is inhabiting in and outside us. In this way, value of two thoughts should be negotiated. Previously, not only ordinary man, but also great king and emperor go to recluse, ascetic monasteries when aged. But the body was free from illness at that time, because of which they were able to do swear meditation even in elderly age. But nowadays the state of body is not like that. After half-life passes, the bodies descend and become loose. The body becomes a temple of illness in elderly age. And further, for this material world and body, we keep on doing swear meditation and bear so many problems for so many years. Throughout our life, we keep on earning that art by which method our food, clothing and shelter can improve. But no one becomes happy. It only appears that he is a great rich man and is that much happy. We do swear meditation to collect the material happiness. If we take out only 20% of time of that life, which is the life of our infinite period, as we will not get any other time for it, then also it is good for us. Your deeds should be such that the opposite person, according to our thinking, is getting benefited currently and will get benefit in future as well. Our mind also gets cleaned along with it. Then whether one has to run the wheel as Krishna or give discourse, subtleness holds a significant value in the path of devotion. The more subtle it is, the more extensive it is, and the more influencing it will be. From body to arteries, arteries to mind, mind to intelligence, intelligence to human, human to soul, soul to God, are also extensive and subtle in this serial. It is well said in this matter. एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद तनासरी महला नावा काहे रे बन खोजन जाई सर्ब निवासी सदा अलेपा तू ही संग समाई रहाव पाहुप मद जो बास बसत है मुकर माहे जैसे शाई तैसे ही अर बसे निरंतर घाट ही खोजो भाई बाहर भीतर एको जन हो एहो गुर ज्ञान बताई जन नानक बिन आपा चीनै मिटै ना भ्रम की काई गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब अंग 684. There are two types of indicators of this state: auspicious good and inauspicious bad.
वाहेगुरु 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ।